understanding and adopting personal safety habits, it will harden you as a target. A lot of people will say, oh, well, women are soft targets. You know, and in fact, I was doing personal training just the other day with a girl, and she goes, well, the reason I'm here is because I'm considered a soft target. She goes, I'm a 5'5" white female. And I said, well, that is true, but you don't have to be a soft target. You can be a hard target. And when we go into the psychology of that, it's how you carry yourself, it's your stance, it's how you present yourself, how you look, how you talk to people. That's what you guys are going to overcome. And the reason I'm using that is the majority of rapes and sexual assaults take place at your house or a friend's house with people you know. It's usually not a stranger dragged behind the bushes. One thing to remember about stalking, it's very time consuming. So these guys, they do a lot of planning, they do a lot of, thinking about what should I write in this note. They'll spend hours writing a love letter. They'll go and buy flowers, and they cost them money. They have all this fantasy that they do. It costs a lot of time and money. So somewhere along the line of them doing this, they have to get some reaction or some form of response from the girl to make it all worth it. Because if they're spending all this time and all this money and all this effort planning all this stuff out, and she completely ignores me the entire time, that's going to get old even for the psycho people. This is how you defeat a stalker and gather information. Start gathering evidence immediately. As soon as you get the inclination, even if you don't think it's a problem, start documenting it, logging it. If you run into this guy and it's kind of a weird place for him to be, oh, hey, how's it going, Rebecca? I imagine seeing you here. Write it down. Jot it down on your phone. Do whatever. If you can take a picture of him at that location, marvelous. That's by far the best. But document every single thing you can do. And the reason being, all of a sudden, you think, no big deal, he's innocent, it's no big deal. Next thing you know, now it's a huge deal. You come home and your front door's unlocked and your pantry door's open. And for the last 2 weeks, you've had this innocent guy that you thought just had a crush on you following around. You call the cops and you say, hey, it's this guy, I know it's this guy. And we say, well, how do we know that? How do we know you just don't have a vendetta? You're telling me all this hearsay evidence against him, but do we know that? But if you can pull out your phone and say, on March 22nd, on March 25th, on March 29th, this guy ran into me weirdly at all these 3 places. This is weird. And I've been documenting this because he gave me the creeps. Now we look at, okay, there's a serious problem here. And then law enforcement can take a quicker action.